Okay, so the question says, using the curve x squared minus xy plus y squared equals 1, find dy dx, which is finding the rate of change. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by dy dx. So dy dx times the quantity x squared minus xy plus y squared, all equals, and what we do to one side we have to do to the other, dy dx times 1. So starting on this side, when it says what is dy dx of x squared, we're just finding the derivative. So we know the derivative of x squared is 2x. Now we're going to come over here, we're going to find what's dy dx times negative x times y. So we need to use the product rule. So the product rule says that if we were to write this off to the side, that it's going to be the derivative of f times g plus f times the derivative of g. So for this, when we look at this right here, f is going to be represented by negative x and y is going to be represented by g. So if we follow that principle that I just wrote down, we'll start by deriving negative x, which is just negative, and we're going to multiply it by g, so that's y. So we're going to write negative y, okay? And then we're going to add it to negative x times the derivative, or dy dx of y. So it's going to be negative x times, so the derivative of y, if we were to follow the rules like we do for x, that becomes 1. We have to use chain rules, and since it's y and not x, we're going to have to multiply that by dy dx, and that's a proof that you kind of just need to know. All right, so the dy dx of y is just 1 times dy dx. We have that all right here, okay? So we've done that. Now we need to do dy dx of y squared. So we kind of follow the rules we do with x in that it becomes plus 2y. However, the difference is since it's y and not x, we have to use a chain rule, so it's going to be multiplied by dy dx. Okay? Now we're on this side of the equation right here, dy dx of 1, the rate of change of 1 is just 0. So from here, let's just start moving parts of the equation over to the other side. So we can move our 2x and our negative y to the other side of the equation, all right? So we're going to start by subtracting 2x from both sides and adding y to both sides, okay? So this crosses out, so I'm going to bring down my negative x dy dx and my plus 2y dy dx, all equals. I'm going to rewrite this with what's positive first. So we have a positive y first and then a negative 2x. Okay, so now we're here. What we want to do is we want to just factor out this dy dx out of this expression. So if I factor out dy dx, what I have left on the inside is a negative x and a plus 2y. So if I were to distribute this, we'd go right back to this problem right here, right? And that it all equals y minus 2x. Last step, we want to get this by itself, so we're going to divide both sides by negative x plus 2y. Sorry, that looks like an x. Negative x plus 2y. So dy dx is equal to, so like I did with the top, I put the y first because it was positive. I'm going to do with the bottom, that plus 2y, I'm just going to write that first. And then minus x. And there is your final answer.